What's up, everyone? My name is Cookie with the K, and I'm back at it again with another helpful self-help, self-love video. And let's just get right to it. You guys know by the first video of what I'm about and what I'm bringing. I'm your life coach, here to help you achieve all these goals, to have you reach your higher self. That's the whole reason for this. So let's get right to it. This video is going to be all about honoring your word. What does honoring your word mean? That means that you commit to what you say that you're going to do. And there is so much significance in that. I mean, come on. Let's just use relationships, for example. Boyfriends, girlfriends. Doesn't it kind of break you inside when someone say that they're going to do something for you and they don't show up? Doesn't that shatter your hopes and dreams? If it does, then call 1-800. I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, you should have no room for people who do not honor what they say. Trust is a huge deal, and it starts with you. It starts with trusting who you are. In order for you to trust other people, I mean, it all starts from within, right? And how do you trust who you are? You trust yourself with the things that you say that you're going to do. Honor your word. I'm just gonna have to get repetitive on this because it is extremely important. So let's just give you a scenario, okay? Sammy, Samantha, Doug, and Chris. Just trying to go on all ethnicities here. Don't leave anybody out. All decide to cut off their eating habits at 7 p.m. Actually, this story is a little personal for me because this is real deal. But let's just go back to all those ethnicities, okay? Let's say that all of them decide to actually commit to it. There's a lot of reasons why they wouldn't. I mean, you have a brain full of error, you know, that can interfere with these commitments that you achieve, but they stop eating at 7. They wake up, their digestive system is just even better. And so they got benefit for not only their body, but their mind as well. And that all comes from digging deep and figuring that problem out and resolving it. There's reasons for it all, honey. Everything is purposeful. And everything is so unique to you. So what you go through is not going to be the same that I go through, but nevertheless, we are still here together, holding each other's hand to get through it all. So use me. You already know how this goes. So our purpose is to diminish shame, guilt, and low self-esteem. I'm gonna give you the equation basically that we all share. Thoughts creates feelings, which creates actions. When you tend to not do something that you already told yourself that you're going to do and you don't do it, guess what shows up? It's guilt. I mean, it's a universal thing. You tend to feel guilty. And then what happens when you tend to feel guilty? Well, look, there are so many things, but what it does is just kind of takes you off of alignment. It takes you off in a different direction. And then once you follow that feeling, you take action on it. And once you take that action, once you get to that point of meeting that boy or girl or eating all that food, you start to feel ashamed. I need you guys to really think about when these feelings and situations come up. Your mind gets in the way. You actually have the power and the capability to do what you need to do. Give you the encouragement to get up. Because what we're working on is self-esteem and confidence. So I live in Los Angeles right now, and I tend to work out because it does benefit me and it makes me less depressed, and it's just overall just extremely really good. It actually gives you energy. So in order for me to do these videos and post on Monday and also get these other things done, I must work out, and I encourage everyone to do that. I mean, that's actually the shaky commitment that we all have, because people tend to think that it's not that important, or they put it aside, and then they have to deal with the repercussions of lethargy and having self-image issues, and a lot of it has to do with women. I mean, I'm not trying to count out the men, but we know. I mean, beauty standards are pushed into our face more often than not. So I tend to challenge myself from time to time. Now, I was going through a really, really hard situation, breakup, whatever, little situation.
Situationship meaning a relationship that isn't a relationship but a waste of your precious time. On God.
Okay, and it was a bit of a struggle, but I knew that I couldn't sit around. I knew the way that my mind is set up and how my family has a history of mental illness. I have to be extremely cautious and careful of how deep I get into my emotion. And that is going to be discussed thoroughly in a whole different video, okay? But I knew I needed to do something. So I put on my shoes and I told myself, I said, Self, you're going to hit the Culver City stairs 4 times. You're not gonna leave. You're going to make it happen before you go home. I kept my pace and, I kept it real smooth and I ended up hitting the stairs 4 times, like I told myself. It's definitely a workout, super inclined, and it felt good. I put all my energy into that first stairs and I was dead. You feel me? I'm talking about wiggly legs when I get down. I don't know if anyone has ever been there. And when I came home, I felt a newfound confidence. Now, confidence can be temporary. It has to be built upon. So that day, I felt great about myself. But I knew it wouldn't stop there. So I've continuously, from that point, pushed myself in different directions. Now I'm working out 5 times out of the week. Thankfully, with the support of a coworker, and the access of a gym. Commitment to your word reassures you. Don't sleep on that. We are going to start taking control of ourselves, taking responsibility for our health, and start reassuring who we are. Not only do you build a foundation in yourself and a trusting relationship with yourself, you also kind of give the other people impressions that you are reliable, that you are the person to depend on. And I mean, this whole dynamic in life is really about not what you know, but who you know, because depending on what you give off to a person, they take that impression and they just follow along. And then next thing you know, your character, your personality, your values, your traits is actually carried on to other rooms that you're not even in. This plays a huge, huge part. So I really want you guys to listen. This is an everyday thing. You can't just do it one day and then not do it the other day. Actually, you can. You actually can't do it one day and not the other day, because we're human beings and we mess up. So let's just get real. You don't have to take large steps, but what I want you to get familiar with is trusting who you are. So if you're not a person who works out, don't commit yourself to run a marathon tomorrow. I mean, come on, let's be logical here. Let's get you to a point where you know that you can achieve this. And then give yourself the thanks, honey, baby. Give yourself the thanks, because that also is a part of this. See, if you're like me, I've had habits of being so harsh, being very hard on myself that only interfered with my achievements. Let's give ourselves the credit. Even if it's a small thing that you want to commit to that you know is going to benefit you mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, then baby, give yourself that gratitude. Thank yourself for carrying on and doing this. Every single day is a journey, and time is currency. It's the most valuable thing. I truly believe in you. Just simplify things. Make things very simple in your life so that you can achieve them. I want you to get connected with your higher self. The ego, disapproval, and neglect, and trauma, and those are all lower selves. Those are all that we've experienced when we were young. We couldn't control it, but now we can.
Today I got time, cuz.
I mean, if you can wake up and wipe your ass or brush your teeth, honey, you can take full responsibility of your life. You can no longer be a victim. A victim is just a mindset. You're literally placing yourself in that situation. We have to switch our perspective. Perspectives are everything. Not only you're gonna help yourself, you're also going to be inspiring others around you. It's like a ripple effect. Everything's all connected. So just imagine how much inspiration that you're going to curate for others that's around you. There are people looking up to you you don't even know. And I know that you may have inner struggles, but listen, start committing to your word and see how magical you begin to feel. Your confidence is going to grow, and that is the whole reason for it all. I want you to achieve great things. And you know what? How about you guys share with me something that you want to commit to? Leave it down in the comments below. If there's something in my heart that I need to say, I'm gonna say it to you. All right? So I'm here for you. Let's do this thing. And again, I'll see you guys next Monday. Enjoy. Have a wonderful evening. I'm chilling. Look at these pajamas. But yeah, let's elevate, baby. Let's elevate. So let's go ahead and let's just, come on. You know what I mean.